Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to Factorio Friday. Well, I know this was supposed to be originally a 4-part series, but recording this game got me back into it again. So I think what we'll do, we'll call this the last episode for the time being. And if you want to see more, just leave me a comment below, and we'll go from there. Actually, I'll put a poll up in the top right-hand corner. You can't see him right now, but I'm pointing in the top right-hand corner. And if you want me to continue, I'll put a poll up there. If you don't, that's fine too. I love it. This game is awesome. I don't know why I get so sucked into it, but I definitely do. Alright, apparently we are running low on iron. Iron's not getting to the places it needs to be, apparently, so this is a problem. And only one guy's making iron, or steel, I should say. So, looks like we should deal with our iron problem, and I kind of have a heads up on it already, and I don't know where all our robots are. Where did we even start the robot production? I never even finished the robot production, which is supposed to be down here. Maybe we should finish that off then. Alright, so what I'll do is... Oh wow, this isn't close to anything. What we'll do is we'll put one of these guys down here. Just so we can kind of have the range, so it's right there. So we can put that guy right there for the time being. Hook him up to power. So this right here is a robot port, if I haven't specified that already. That's where you put all your robots in. So do I have all the logistics robots? That's probably why I'm not getting anything. I was wondering, where the heck did all the robots go? It's because I have them all on me right now. That would definitely slow them down a little bit. Let's do that as well. Alright, so we'll hook this up to power as well. There we go. So, what we were working on over here, is this within the zone? Oh, it is, sweet. Let's go ahead and just do this then. Deconstruct all of that, s'il vous plaît. And what they'll do is they'll come and get those trees eventually. And what I'll do is, to make the journey even shorter, do I have any on me? Yes, I do. Put a chest right there for them to store it into. Okay, so, I have the electric engines being made. So what I need to do next is I need to get the batteries and electric circuits. Electric circuits is right here. Batteries. What we could do is that's for research, although not really researching anything at the moment. We can split this off for the time being. So as you can see, I upgraded some of these to, this is a red one, so this is the next speed available, and I have the next speed available of the conveyor belts. So I'll eventually get rid of all the other ones. Alright, so that will be batteries, so let's go ahead and bring that down here. And what we can do is, it'll be on that side, okay. And if I put this here, let me just see what side this will be on. Let's do that. And if I hook that up to the power, what side is it going to put it on? The opposite side. Okay, that's perfect actually. Because then we'll have the electric engines and the batteries on the same belt, which is nice. So the funny thing about this, yeah, that's where all the robots went. I was like, how come nothing's being done? It's because all the robots are in my pocket. Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure all these guys are doing the same thing, like that, like that, like that. And like that. This is good. And hook power up there. There we go, there we go. And we'll just bring this over here. Okay, so that's those two things. Electric engines and batteries. Steel and circuits. Steel and circuits. Alright, so steel I have up here and down here. So what we'll do, I think, is I could probably just go underneath here and bring steel up here. There we go. And then we'll just do this. And what we'll do is, it's only on one side anyways, so what I'll do is, for the time being, we'll just put them on the same one. Oops, that's totally the wrong direction. There we go. There we go. And it looks like I have a lot, but as soon as I start, actually, is that, oh, I can, what's up over there? So as soon as I have a lot, or as soon as I start to make a lot, actually what we'll do is, in case No, that should be fine. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Should be fine. All right, so what we'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, space, 1, 2, oops, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. There we go. And what we'll have is this guy will create. Oh, yeah, I guess we need to do it that way. Flying robot frames. And then the problem is, in order to make, let's say I want to make the construction robots, they take the green circuits, and then the logistics robots take the red circuits, and red circuits are somewhere around here, up there. So what we'll do is, I guess we can make all these, make these all the same, just because that makes sense for the time being. Alright, so we don't need the space there then. And of course now everything's off. So what we'll do is we'll 4, 5, we'll do 6 right there. And I can do this actually. There we go. So we need one short arm, like so. Fast inserter. And then we need one long handled inserter. Like so, like so, like so, like so. And now they all need power. See, having the slightly larger telephone poles, or poles like that, are make a big difference. There we go. And these guys are going to be using the lubricant, which is good, because lubricant we have too much of already. And we're missing an object. I don't know what we're missing. Whatever. Okay, so now we're creating, there we go. Now we're creating the frame. So like I said before, green circuits and robot frames, and green circuits, construction robots. Construction robots are the ones that build things, obviously, and then they're the ones that take the trees out. Logistics robots are the ones that move things. So that's the gist of that. So how do I have this set up over here? Do I have it on the main line? No, I don't think so. Well, I have red circuits up here though. I guess I could do it so could have the red circuits come down. Could do it that way. Something like that. Let's think about this for a second. Do that. And there's 6 of them, so we'll do like this. And there we go. So what will happen is, there we go, there we go, there we go, is that this will put them all in the same belt, and then just makes our lives a bit easier for the time being. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll have, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll split off the green circuits over here, like so. And down, like so. And these guys will make, probably don't need to go that far. These guys will make the construction robots. And then like so. And I'll instead of doing that, like that, like that, like that, and like that. Give them power. One thing that always annoys me is that you can never get all of the things done with one power cable. Like, it's never enough. Alright, so now we'll go long arm inserters. I guess we'll do, no, I want to put that. There's that. Oh, that's not gonna work. That, and that. And now we have construction robots being built. And then these will go on like this. And I believe that will be okay. Yes, perfect. We'll grab this guy right here. And what we'll do is, how far is this from the other guy? That might be okay. So normally what I would do is put that guy there. We'll just do that for the time being. So the funny thing is, what happens is you want to make sure that you can big telephone pole. There we go. You want to make sure that you have a network coverage. So if you can see right here, you can see all the yellow lines. That's connecting all the different robo ports together. So just adds an additional place for them to be recharged and whatnot. Okay, sweet. So now we have construction robots. What I was going to do is put them straight into there, but I guess we'll just do it this way for the time being. There we go. And we'll just put all those construction robots in there. And then what we'll do is, for the time being, we'll put it into a passive storage, I guess. Perfect. So as you can see, now that I've brought all the logistic robots out of my inventory, they're all doing their thing, which is good. All right, so now on the other side, we wanted 1, 2, 3, 4. So you don't think your factory is going to look really ridiculous, but once you start, actually building it, you realize how crazy it can get super fast. All right, so this one needs red circuits. And do I really have? I thought I had more red circuit production than this. I guess I really don't. Oh wait, iron's becoming an issue again. All right, so let's use a smarter inserter, like so. And what the smarter inserter does, basically you can filter things. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it at the end here for the time being. And I want it to filter, so you just click and you choose what you want, and I want just the red circuits here. And I'm just going to belt this over, which will look silly. Like I said, your factory ends up just ridiculous all the time. Oh, I'm really out of those belts. That's fine, we'll just use these ones, I guess, for the time being. Okay, so we want this to be roughly, let's say here, like so, and there we go. What we'll do is we'll go like this. Do it in the bottom, try and make it all regulated, and then like so and like so. So they're gonna get all the red chips they need for the time being, and then production on red chips will increase, of course, and then we'll have them output. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Let's move that blue inserter up one. Oops. Other way. There we go. We want the logistics robot. Alright, so stick it there, 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 there. So then what will happen is do the same thing we have on the other side basically, and have an inserter going into a passive storage, and we'll limit it to just 2 squares, because you will just end up with too many if you don't. Perfect. Alright, so now the slow down point is, of course, the assembly machines creating the frames. But it's not too bad. They have all the resources they need. I think the slow part for them, it looks like the electric engines. There we go. So that's that done finally. So let's grab these logistics robots. And let's grab those for the time being, and we'll just toss them in the network for the time being, and they'll do whatever they need to do. There we go. You end up needing a lot more logistics robots in the end. But now we're actually using the lubricant, which is good, because we have too much of that. So this, how are these guys doing? Do they have enough? Good. So let's deal with our problem. Let's go ahead and let them do their thing. Alright, so let's deal with the problem, which is apparently we don't have any iron ore or iron plates because they are out of fuel, because I cut that off again. Because for whatever reason, I decided that was a good idea. What I might need to do next is, there we go. So I don't know why, but our power became an issue for a second, so I had to decrease the, cut it off to the other side just to make sure we actually had power. Okay, cool. So what I might do is, do we have any oil, coal? There we go. Sheesh. As you can see, let's go ahead and I'll show you the copper train that I put together. That's what we were working on last episode, and I'll just show you the copper train. Actually, what I want to do now, do I have enough? No. I'm just gonna wait till I get some more red belts. All right. So don't get hit by the train. So here's the copper station right here, and this guy's not actually running, but this is the copper train now. So we'll just go to the depot. There we go, like so, and that's how I have this the train yard set up for the time being. Technically I could have it all as a terminal station, but this just seems to keep it running nicely, having it set up like this. At least in my eyes. 1 second, coffee break. Ich mag Züge, right? Alright, here we go. Here's our coal station. And are we running it? No, just looks that way. So, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to pause that for a second, let it get filled up. It doesn't take long, actually. Because they fill into these, the way you have it set up is you have it like an inserter going into a chest, going from the inserter into your train itself, and by having it set up like that, what actually happens is they have a stack size bonus. I don't think I can actually show that or not, but it'll take more. So as you can see, it's taking like 3 at a time, it looks like. Otherwise, from here off the belt, they only take 1 at a time, so that's why it's nice to have it set up that way. Very cool. One of the funny things I end up finding myself doing a lot in this game is just watching things work. I don't know why, but it's one of those things. I just like to watch it work. And it's the same thing I used to do. Like I do with course play sometimes in Farm Sim. Like I'll just sit there and like watch what's going on. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And I don't know why. It's one of those things. All right, so that's that taken care of as well. We don't have any large copper deposits actually. Well, there's one. There's iron ore and copper up there. Or coal. I don't know why I keep saying copper. There we go. Some of these guys are all gonna fill up my inventory with the appropriate things. There's the iron train coming in. As you can see, the iron train is not getting unloaded very much because we're not using a whole lot of iron right now. But what we'll do is we have enough copper as well. These guys are running. These guys aren't running because they're filled up, but that's not the problem at the moment. So the problem we're running into is over here actually. So what was happening is some of the other, so you can see right here, if you look carefully, these guys are unable to place their iron, which is a problem because you're just wasting time. So they're not, it's not too bad, but this guy right here is just sitting here, and same with these guys right here. So what you can do is, I don't know what the limit is, but I have some steel. So I'll go ahead and upgrade these other ones back here, just for the sake of upgrading them, because I will do that eventually anyways, and I just happen to have some in my inventory. But what I need to do now is, these side belts are fine for the time being, but I want to upgrade this guy right here, the main belt, because what will happen is you'll be able to get the resources out of there faster. And I'm just going to go to all the way down the line, or as best as I can, or until I run out of resources apparently. So that should help them. So now, let's see, are they still getting stuck there? Looks like it, but it's because there's that one choke point back there because I haven't been able to upgrade the belts yet. But that gives you an idea of how much the belts can change things. So how much do I have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. So that's probably a little bit more than that particular belt can handle now that I think about it. So it's only these last 6 down here which are having a problem, it looks like. Maybe if I had changed them to fast inserters it would make a difference, but I don't think so. I just left them as the initial inserters. But the choke point is down here. So you can see that this is causing a problem right there, and this is causing a problem, so we change that out. That'll increase the speed, because what was happening is it'll slow down right there because it's the other type of inserter, and this will help keep that stocked. There we go, good. And then same thing here again, so let's change that out, and then let's change this belt. There we go, that's going to help that. And I guess we can change this one, sure, not that it makes a difference. And I don't think we have enough belts of the red ones again, but we'll do this. We got 13 left. There we go, and there we go. That should help there. And this is where having a lot of iron plates helps. Look at this. So even though like we're down the line now, so this is where some people put like multiple, I don't know, you can call them main buses essentially. So there we go, sweet. So logistics robots, that works. This is what the idea of this was originally, but I haven't been able to maintain that. And what's going on over here? Is that just a belt I decided to make? Yeah, it looks like it. And as you can see, we have lots and lots of light oils being cracked, which is good. We have too much lubricant again, which is probably slowing down. Yes, now of course it is, which means these guys aren't really working. It's a vicious cycle all the time. All the time. You find one thing, which leads to another thing. So like technically I could increase production or increase storage on this. And I think for now, just increase storage. Let's make 3 of those. And then we'll increase storage for the time being. Sulfuric acid is full, so we're probably producing a good chunk of batteries, but then the iron's a problem. One thing leads to another, I'm telling you. You'll never need this much lubricant, but there. That'll at least allow these other guys to process this, and then hopefully those will start working again. Good. 1 second, more coffee. So let's take a look at this, see how it's working. Not too bad, not too bad. But let's take a look up here. How is the, so now you can see it's not a problem. So now that I've increased all those belts, it's not a problem. And I don't know what I'm not sure what the limit is. You can actually test it. So these guys are just holding off right here. Just. And now what's actually happening is iron ore is not getting to the end. Look at this. If you look carefully, it's not getting to the back here fast enough. So we're just not moving enough of it now. So this is where there's always something. All right, so let's go ahead and increase. You can actually use the upgrade planner. So if I'll show you how that works. So you go from transport belt to fast transport belt, and then you use what is it? This guy right here, and you make one of these. Now the annoying part about this is, I'll show you in a second. So if I want to use the upgrade planner, so if I go all over this, actually I can't do it on this, it's not in range, but if I wanted to like increase this, I would just go like around that, just like that, and it would upgrade it for me. But one of the things that's painful about it is the fact that if you use it like that, the robots will take like everything that's on the belt, which is kind of weird. So let's go like this. But if you do it manually like that, it's not a problem. It's really strange. All right. There we go. So that'll increase the flow of iron back to some of these later ones back here. Hopefully get these guys running all the time too. Yes, there we go. Perfect. That's what we want to see. So part of this game is kind of like, you know, this like sorting out problems like I just did there. And the other part, like, it's problem solving, I guess, to a certain extent. But it's also, you know, I'm not going to upgrade the last little part here because there's nothing there. There we go. See? More iron production. Technically, I could probably, it looks like, well, maybe. I probably could make another set of these without a problem, I imagine. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Oops. This, like so, and that like so. And then that'll increase the speed at which it does things. There we go. And hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. Nice. Sweet. Excellent. Good. So, what's next on the agenda? What is next on the agenda? So we have... Everything seems to be running a bit smoother now. We still need more iron. Looks like we need to make our iron area. Do I actually have that? That's... Actually, what you can do is I have this one. What is it? Foreman? I want to... Let's do this. So I'll pull these two off my tool belt, and I put this one on my tool belt. And what we'll do is it will import. No blueprints found. Skip loading. Really? How did you not find a blueprint? Fine. And we'll call this one the... what is this? Loading or unloading? Unload. BP blueprint. Import. Now, hopefully that's the right one. So if I want to use this one, let's hope that's the right one. Let's see. Yep, looks like that's the right one. So let's go ahead and clear that, and let's see if it does that again. Perfect. So that's how the format actually works. Like, once you get to a point where you use blueprints for everything, it becomes really nice. Oh, look at that. They're working pretty good actually. Yeah, but electricity is a problem again. So it's a vicious cycle, I'm telling you. So now watch this. If I go over here and look at my steam engines, they're probably lacking coal again, which is the reason why I set it up like this in the first place. But what I'll do, I think now is, yeah, see, they're all losing coal. So just take this out and go like that, just for the time being, so all the coal goes towards that. So what you can actually do is let me just I don't know if I even have enough for this. Normally what happens if this happens, what I'll do is I'll just come over here and put some of the coal or wood I have in here, and that can help, but now this is going to be a problem. Watch this. So as you increase your production, you run into problems like this. So that problem was just related to not having enough coal going there, and you don't realize these things until it becomes a problem. So one of the ways you can produce energy in this game is with solar panels, which is actually pretty easy to build. Solar panels, and then you can have basic accumulators, which will accumulate the energy, which is nice. But it's a whole production. What is this thing missing? Why does it say it's missing it? I don't know. So again, looks like iron's a problem down here. We didn't upgrade all the belts apparently. I don't even have enough belts to upgrade all of it. But anyways, we'll leave that for the time. Anyways, folks, that'll be the last episode, unless you say different of Factorio. I could play this game for hours. I definitely have already. That's such a good game. You should check it out. It's on Steam. It's $25 right now, Canadian. I don't know how much that would be American. Probably like 18, 17, something like that. That's my guess. Anyways, if you enjoyed watching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some other videos we'll be doing in the future, most likely Farm Sim. My name's Iain Robson once again, and I'll catch you guys later. Like I said, I'll put a poll in the starting of the video, and go ahead and vote in that poll. We'll go from there. Alright folks, catch you guys later.